Alright, here we go. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna make sure I don't lose the buff and the energy that I have. Yep, there we go. Now, what we're gonna do, dink, activate you, activate you. 1, 2, one more time now. One more time now! That's damage cap, baby! Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be talking about my Chroma EXODIA Contagion ZAW build. This build right here is my favorite build in the entire game, just because Chroma is my main Warframe and EXODIA Contagion ZAWs are straight up my favorite weapons. Melee weapons are already my favorite out of the category, but the EXODIA Contagion ZAWs take the cake. So let's go ahead and go over my setup. As you can see right here on Chroma, I got 5 purple Archon shards. All of these Archon shards give me extra melee crit damage. You'll also notice on my Chroma that I went ahead and replaced his first ability with the helmet ability Nourish. It increases energy from all sources, it gives your weapons a viral damage bonus, and while the ability is active, any damage you take will result in a viral explosion, and enemies within that explosion are applied with 1 viral stack. Such an amazing helmet ability, especially on Chroma, especially on my build with Chroma in particular, because you'll notice that I do not have the longest duration on my abilities, and that's because I'm the type of Chroma player who doesn't give a single fuck about duration mods, and with a mod setup like this, in my personal opinion at least, I don't really need ability duration. Again, this is just my mod setup. Go with what you want at the end of the day. Because I went ahead and replaced Chroma's first ability, I can't actually swap between the elements for Elemental Ward, but thanks to Chroma's passive, all I gotta do is head over to my appearance and change my primary emissive color to whatever element I want. And as you can see, I got green so I can get the Toxin emissive. In my personal opinion, when it specifically comes to a EXODIA Contagion ZAW build with Chroma, there is absolutely no use for any of these other elements. It's not the most appealing type of ability, but at the end of the day, when you realize that that holster damage you get for that short amount of time is actually a multiplicative damage buff for your ZAW, it can be worth it in the long run, in my opinion, because you want to give your ZAW as many multiplicative damage buffs as possible, and thanks to Toxin Elemental Ward and all the other options we got, we can do that no problem. That's pretty much it as far as the Chroma setup. When it comes to the actual EXODIA Contagion ZAWs, this is what I like to rock on my ZAWs. If I go over on all of my ZAWs that I actually have, you will notice a very similar pattern. They got a Riven mod, they got, you know, elemental mods, they got sacrificial steel, prime pressure point. Some of them have body count and some of them have corrupt charge. Again, I'm gonna say this a lot in this video, but it really is up to you on how you like to mod your shit. But yeah, you definitely need this at the end of the day if you're looking to do billions and hundreds of millions by yourself solo. Like, you gotta have EXODIA Contagion at the very least. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and replace corrupt charge with body count so I can increase that combo duration. The combo counter is actually very important. We'll be building up the melee combo counter with the ZAW because the ZAW can actually benefit from the melee combo counter. The combo multiplier bonus you see at the bottom right when you're in a mission and you're actually, you know, trying to build up combo counter, that multiplier number is mainly for your heavy attacks with your melee weapon. Certain attacks can also benefit from the melee combo counter as well, but only at 1/4 of the actual percentage. And at the end of the day, even though it is only 1/4 of the percentage, we still take those. It's still a damage buff, that's still a damage increase, which is exactly why I recommend building into combo duration for your ZAW builds. Now, while some Riven mods do actually have minus combo duration, at the end of the day, as long as you have body count and some other methods to keep combo duration, it really shouldn't be that difficult to have an active melee combo counter at all times, especially when you have arcanes like secondary dexterity that just straight up give you combo duration for getting a melee kill. And there's also companion mods that you can give your companion to increase your melee combo counter. There's just so many different ways to keep the combo counter and use that with an EXODIA Contagion ZAW build. And at the end of the day, this setup by itself is really good, but it's not quite enough to get you all the way up there to that damage cap number until you put on the Madarai Operator School and you have one skill in particular active, which is Void Strike. This ability consumes all your operator's energy to give you a damage buff for 8 seconds. Whenever this skill is maxed out like so, it can give you a 1000% damage buff, which is obviously super amazing for your EXODIA Contagion ZAWs, right? You want your ZAWs to be doing as much damage as possible, so you need to make use of these short windows that give you these multiplicative damage buffs, and you need to have on another weapon at all times just so you can get that holster damage to activate with Toxin Elemental Ward and the Vigorous Swap mod that we got on Chroma. Might be a lot of micromanagement, but at the end of the day, that's just what it takes if you're looking to do a lot of damage. At least that's how I do it. And yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. Before this video ends, real quick, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel, and shout out to everybody who wished me happy birthday 2 days ago. As I'm recording this, it is July 22nd, and and obviously my birthday's over, but nonetheless, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of this build down below, and yeah guys, that's gonna be it for me. Keep your head up, stay positive, and with that being said, thanks for watching.